lie to y'all, Percy by himself, he's cool, right? He's tough. But who is Percy really without his biggest hater, Annabeth, bro? Like, come on now. Like, for a little bit, bro, she was low-key Percy's biggest op. She was the one person calling Percy stupid without recognition. Well, besides Dionysus, but that's different. But in this video, it's going to be centered around the duo between Annabeth and Percy in the newest Percy Jackson episode. So, subscribe, like, comment, and just have fun. So after Percy got absolutely dog-walked by a chimera and the mother of monsters, he gets "This is Sparta" off the ledge and just like falls into a body of water. Seemingly is dead, but it turns out that Poseidon decided to slide for bro and brought like a water spirit over to help Percy, and Percy realized that he had the ability to breathe underwater.
Breathe.
So on the ground where all the ambulances are, after the tower got exploded and like taking people out, Annabeth sees the three fates knitting, which means, oh, ha, we're cooked. Annabeth and Grover go search for Percy.
Percy! Percy! Hi.
Not gonna lie, Percy in the Battle of the Labyrinth did it better, bro. He showed up to his own funeral. It's just objectively better. So after getting a new installment of some Percabeth lore, we go in onto the road to keep going on their quest. And as they're walking on the road, they're explaining on how we really are actually cooked, considering we have no idea who actually stole the bolt, and we have no way of knowing like how to know. Makes perfect sense in my head.
Okay, so maybe when we started, my head wasn't fully in this, but since the river, it all feels different somehow.
To which they hear an incoming motorcyclist, and to duck getting seen, considering how Percy is a fugitive because his stepfather said that Percy killed his mother instead of the Minotaur that very clearly did kill his mother. So that's why they're hiding. And it turns out that this wasn't a motorcycler, this was Ares, the god of war. So after treating them to a diner, apparently Ares is a way for them to get to Las Vegas because they have to go to Hades to get the bolt back from bro. And Ares, who left his shield in a designated spot, told Annabeth and Percy to go and for Grover to stay for collateral damage.
Get the shield. I'll be here when you get back.
Ain't this nice, bro? A little bit of the Percy and Annabeth duo action. Look at them. They're like sister and brother. Wonder how many people are gonna burn me at the stake for saying that. Meanwhile, Grover over here clutching up a conversation with Ares. And it turns out Ares' shield is in a tunnel of love where Ares and Aphrodite used to. But yeah. So they go through this tunnel while having to listen to the worst song known to man. And then the walls start telling a story about how Hephaestus got kicked out of Olympus and was the ugliest of the gods and was just working in a shop. And I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, skip this if you don't like spoilers like from the book, but if you read the book, bro, it kind of makes me mad because like first of all, like there was a whole trap like set where Hephaestus would show how Percy and Annabeth failed like their quest to all of the gods. Instead, the trap was to get the shield down, Percy had to go and like freeze himself in gold, which was kind of annoying. And also Grover came with them, and that was like a whole thing too. And I don't even know, it's just weird. It's an adaptation, so not everything's gonna be perfect, but like there was just some parts in the book that I really liked that their characters were going through for character development, and like parts where I found funny. And to have that not put in the series, it's kind of weird. But it was also just kind of weird to me how Feist showed up in like the 5th episode of the series, and that was like ooh. I also feel like they made Annabeth way too nonchalant, bro. Like it was kind of crazy. Like they made her an ice cold girl, where in the book she was loud and junk. Those are just like my personal thoughts though. Like these three characters are cool, alright? They basically embody the three Percy Jackson characters. Grover's on spot. Percy's most like basically on spot. Annabeth's kind of on spot besides like the whole nonchalant thing. But yeah, it's good. Let me stop yapping and lock into it. So it turns out the love ride was actually a roller coaster, kinda diabolical, to which Percy used his water powers to save him and Annabeth, getting them up to the shield. Now, seeing that they have to entrap themselves to get the shield down, Percy's like, you know what, Annabeth? Like, I know we've had our differences for like the first 4 episodes, but I really like you as a person. So hey, I'll be the one to sacrifice myself.
My team. I told Chiron I needed someone who wouldn't hesitate to sacrifice me if the quest required it. It isn't about that.
What could it possibly be about if it isn't about that?
You're better at this than me. You just are. And you know it.
So as Percy gives Annabeth his favorite pen he uses for Algebra 2, he goes and sits down on the chair to entrap himself.
This is a bad idea. Stand up.
I can't.
Percy, stand up. I mean it.
It's okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm
And as the shield falls down, Annabeth's like, you know what? I know Percy put me on his team because he thought that I'd be fine with sacrificing him and not feeling anything about it. But I like you as a person too, Percy. Let me try and get you out of this. Now, Feist is up there acting like, yeah, I know I just killed your friend and all, but yeah, we gotta pack it up. The park's closing down. Which Annabeth hits bro with some ungodly yapping. Like, legitimately ungodly yapping. Like, goodness gracious. Apparently, all that yapping broke bro's heart, and he decided to let Percy go free. Makes sense. We can't lose. And again, I don't want to start yapping again, but bro, I was kind of sad again that I didn't get to see Annabeth's fear of spiders, and that was like a big, like, plot thing for Annabeth and spiders, considering how like some Greek tale where Athena, Annabeth's mother, turned a woman like. A woman was in a weaving competition with Athena about who could weave the best, and Athena won, to which, since that woman challenged her, she turned her into spiders, and all of her kids are going after Athena's kids. So after returning bro's shield, Percy and Annabeth are a little bit mad that Ares set them up for a trap. And spoilers again, skip if you don't like it, but I'm actually really excited for like when Percy and Ares start fighting, because I'm actually trying to see how they did that. Because when I was reading the book, bro, I really had to turn up, bro, in my mind, bro. Oh my, there was like, woo, it was like anime fighting, bro. I was just imagining the most like action-packed fighting scene, bro. So I hope they do that in the show.
You think you know who I am, but you don't. And if you aren't careful, you're gonna find out. Percy. So, thank you for the emotional abuse and the cheeseburgers. And the ride. We're gonna take you up on that, too.
And that concludes the latest episode of Percy Jackson. They go off on the ride to Las Vegas. So if y'all like this video and you want more, please remember to subscribe, like, and comment. Love you guys as always, and I'll see you later.